Hi guys, this is a different video compared to what I usually post. Today I want to help songwriters write the next part of their song if they get stumped. I do this with almost all my songs, and I have a few friends here and there that ask me, how do you do that? How do you make such cool chord progressions? Well, I'm going to show you what I do, and it's pretty easy. So this is the song, and I'm going to write the next part of this song with you guys. So here's how it goes. It goes like this. Fear not the pentagram. You were saved by the Son of God, O Son of Man. Silly symbols did not die for you, but save your life. Quit standing in the dark, He's waiting in the light. So what we've got here is just your basic 4-chord progression. We got this chord, this chord, this chord, and this chord. Now, one thing that is a huge rule for me, and I don't know if this is a general music rule, but I have written music with people who apparently didn't know this rule. All of the chords I am using in this song are in the same key signature. All of them. Because you have some minors, and then you have some majors. That's a major chord, that's a minor chord. And what do they have in common? Same key signature. So that's a rule for doing what I'm about to show you. Always keep all your chords in the same key signature, and it just sounds better. And I don't know if it makes sense to do anything otherwise. So here is what I do. So here's the first chord you've got here. And what I'm going to do is pick a note out of that. Now I'm going to walk through with this to the very end. If it doesn't sound good, yeah, I'm going to rewrite it, and you guys are going to have to watch the whole video. So this first chord, I'm going to take, you got to pick out one of these last 2 notes. You can still use the first note if you want, but to start out, we're going to go out off of one of these notes from that same chord. So I'm going to choose B. Okay. Next one we're going to do, and that's literally all you do for it so far, is you choose another note. So this one, we're doing this chord. So for that, let's go with G. And then the next chord is E. And with that one, we're going to go with the middle note again. And then our last chord. And with this one, we're going to go with the way bottom. We're going to go with the starting note. And that chord progression would work perfectly. So what do we have here? We got a... Hold on. I thought I was ready for this. So those are your notes for the new chord progression. You start with your B chord, then you go to your G chord, then you go to your A flat chord, and then you go to your D flat chord. So I'm trying to figure out if we were to do a B chord, that's our new chord progression, which sounds a little odd, but this is a black metal song. And yes, I am writing it on piano. Now, we can go from there and we can write lyrics for this new chord progression. But another thing you can do, instead of going with another 4-chord progression, so this is what I would use here, and it would probably be not clean singing for this part. Yeah, that sounds very dark, and I like it that way. But what we're going to do next is see what we can do with the original chord progression again. If we take this 4-chord progression and turn it into a 2-chord progression. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to do basically what I did before. I'm going to pick out 2 notes from 2 of these chords, and you can basically build a lot of different chord progressions by doing this kind of a kind of exercise. A lot of chord progressions that you might not have thought to use before, and yeah, while every chord progression has most assuredly been used at some point in time, there's still some that are used much less than others, and this is a great way to find those or seldom tapped chord progressions. So this time I'm gonna go with this last note. That's gonna be our first chord. Actually, our first chord is the last chord, and then we're gonna take a note out of the E chord, and that chord will be. Oh, that one's hard. Let's go with, you know what? Let's go with this. Let's see how this sounds. So we're going from here to here, which those are 2 chords that we've already used. But this is now a 2-chord progression. So we go from this. And that is the chord progression trick for when you want to use more than 1 chord progression in your song and you only have 1 so far. So hope this video helps at least a couple people out. Definitely leave a comment if you like the video. You can subscribe if you'd like, but almost none of my videos are related to each other. So keep that in mind. And thank you very much for watching. God bless and have a good day.